Hello everyone, I'm Laurel and welcome to my channel. Today is day one of 30 days of resin. And I'm going to do a project each day. Everything's going to be different. And I'm basically making these for gifts, for the holidays, for birthdays, you name it, I'm making it. So let's get started. This is a phone stand and I have these really pretty purple flowers. And I'm just going to use clear UV resin. I'm not mixing up any color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first find some nice flat pieces. And then I'm just going to place them in here. Now I've seen people where they actually soak them in the resin first. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to place them and then put the resin in. Let's see what we have here. Now you may have to take a few pieces off here and there just to make sure that it fits. And I also have these little flowers I'm going to use. Now you don't have to use the stems if you don't want to. You can just clip them off, put the flower in there, or you could use the stems. You can use as little as you want or as much as you want while doing this. If you want a lot of flowers, you can do that. Or whatever you put in here. I mean, you could put any little item you have that might look good. I'm just going to use flowers for this. You also could use, I'm going to use glitter in here too. So I think that'd be pretty. Just going to do like a dusting of the glitter. All up to you. Now I'm just doing this to give you some helpful ideas. You can use my ideas in this project or another project. Now if you have trouble moving them around, you can use some tweezers, but just be careful because you don't want to ruin the flowers with the points of the tweezers. Okay. And I'm also using like the little buds because I think that'd look cute in there too. And then plus they'll fit in the smaller areas. And you can take little pieces of this. Okay, once you feel that it's full enough, then you can put the resin in. Now you probably will get some bubbles, and we'll take care of that. Now make sure it's filled to the top with the clear resin, but do not overfill it. Alright, so I think just some glitter pieces maybe would look sort of nice. Now I'm just taking a chance with this. You could also use some of the metallic foil. That would look great in here. I'm not sure if that would really work, so I'll just sprinkle here and there. Now when you think you have enough that you sprinkled on, I think that should be good. You just put the rest away if you can. I don't want to make too much of a mess. Okay, let's see here. The resin looks like it settled a little bit. So I just want to make sure that it's filled to the top. And with your tweezers, all you have to do is make sure you go in there and just push down the flowers into the resin. Make sure that they're fully submerged. And as you can see, there's some bubbles coming up. And at this time too, you can adjust your flowers how you'd like them. If you want to move them around a little bit, you can. And then when you're done, just use a baby wipe and clean off your tweezers. I'm sorry for that little extra lighting. Hold on just a second and I'll get rid of that. Okay, just took 2 seconds. All right, so I'm going to take my lighter and I'm just going to go over this and make sure there's no bubbles. And I'm just gliding over it. And then there's enough heat to make those bubbles pop. All right, let's see. I'm just checking over a few bubbles. So make sure they're gone. Might need the tweezers again. Sometimes too, you can pop them with the tweezers. I'm just submerging everything again. Seems like it just wants to pop up to the top. Okay. All right, I do believe I've got all the bubbles. These are lifting out, and I don't want, I want them down into the resin. Okay, and then we're going to cure this for 180 seconds and then turn it over to the other side and cure it for the 180 seconds. All right, so it is done curing and we can remove it from the mold. Look how pretty that is. Now on this side, it did raise up a little bit, so we may have to put just a small thin layer on there. Let's check this one. Very pretty. All right, so we do have to put another layer, as I see. So it's just going to be a thin layer. We're not going to put a lot. And we're just going to smooth it out. And you want to put just enough to smooth it. You don't want to put too much where it's going to overflow. And then we're just going to go in there. Make sure you get it to go to the edge, but not so far that it flows over. And some of the resin will move along on its own. It's self-leveling, so you won't have to put too much work into it. You can use a brush. I'm just using a mixing utensil. Okay. And just be patient doing this. Don't rush it by just shoving the resin over. You don't need to do that. I'm just moving section by section, just a little at a time. All right. Okay, with the lighter, I'll remove the bubbles, if there are any. And at this time, you can look it over and make sure you've got all the resin to the edges. I did miss a few spots, so I want to make sure it goes right to the edge. Okay, so now I'm going to cure these for 180 seconds. Okay, so now it's finished. And all you need to do is put it together. Like so. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, that's really nice. And then you just set your phone up in here. Wow, I really like that. It came out really nice. Can you see the details in it? The glitter and the flowers. Definitely going to make another one of these, probably for myself. I'll give this one away for a gift. All the supplies will be listed in the description box below. If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and press the bell for notifications of my next videos. There will be a new video tomorrow because remember, it's 30 days of resin. So I hope you show up to see what I'm making tomorrow. Also, in the description box below, you will find links to my jewelry, my artwork, and my photography. Thank you again for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.